A little boy throws water on his stepmother. Then he puts the bucket on her head and pulls off her dress and throws it far away. The stepmother gets angry, removes the bucket, and when she sees her dress is gone, she becomes scared. She turns her back toward her husband and says, "My love, someone took my dress." The husband asks, "Did you see where it went? Did you see who took it?" The woman shouts, "No, no." The husband says, "I'll go find it right now." When he leaves, the woman gets worried and says, "With what will I cover myself now?" Then she sees a girl selling clothes. She becomes happy, runs to her, and quickly wears a dress. The shop girl stops her and says, "Hey, where are you going? Pay for it." The woman says, "You want me to pay for these trash clothes?" Just then her husband arrives. The shop girl says, "Sir, your wife is wearing this dress, and she doesn't want to pay." The woman quickly says, "My love, she's lying. She is asking too much money for this useless dress." The husband asks the shop girl, "Okay, how much is this dress?" The shop girl replies, "Only $100. The man gives the money and walks away with his wife. The little boy sees everything and says angrily, "Impossible." The shop girl says angrily, "I swear I can't tolerate this woman anymore." The boy standing with the shop girl, she escapes every time. The shop girl says, "Yes, but don't worry. We will find a way to expose her. I already have a plan." Next day, when the stepmother is sleeping, the boy cuts her dress. At the same time, the maid takes a photo and sends it to the master. The woman wakes up and sees the maid. She gets angry and says, "Hey, come here." The maid gets scared. The woman comes close and asks, "What are you looking at?" The maid points at the woman's fake pregnant belly. The woman looks down and shouts, "Oh, what have you done?" The maid says, "Something I should have done long ago, so my master can know your truth." The woman gets angry and says, "You will pay for this. Move from my way." She walks away angrily. The maid becomes happy. The boy asks, "Did you send the photo to Papa?" The maid says, "Yes, Justin, we did it. Papa must be on the way. See, we won." They start celebrating. Meanwhile, the master sees the photo and says, "Oh no, this is Carolina with a watermelon? Now she will understand." He becomes angry and goes home. The wife hides the watermelon in a drawer. The master arrives and asks the maid and boy, "Where is Carolina?" The boy says, "At home. She came a little while ago." The man goes to his wife and says angrily, "Explain everything to me right now." The wife says, "But my love, about what?" The man says, "The maid sent me a photo." The wife says, "I don't understand anything." The man shouts, "I am talking about this." He pulls her dress, but the watermelon is gone. The wife says, "What is wrong with you?" The man gets confused. "I don't understand. If the photo," the wife quickly says, "Oh, so you believe that maid? Fine, I'll leave this house." The husband says, "No, no, Carolina, listen." The wife says angrily, "I am sure your son did all this." The boy walks away angrily. The husband says, "This must be the maid's trick. I'll fire her right now." He leaves. The wife laughs loudly. Later, the sad boy comes to the maid. The maid asks, "Justin, what happened?" The boy says, "You were right. Papa will never believe us. That woman won again." The maid comforts him. The master arrives and says to the maid, "Leave Justin. Tell me how you did everything. Did you put the watermelon in the photo?" Then he orders, "Pack your things and go back to your village." The maid cries, "Sir, please don't fire me." The master shouts, "Leave right now." The little boy screams, "Stop, enough." He pulls out the hidden clothes from the stepmother's fake belly. Her secret is exposed. The husband is shocked. The wife says, "My love, I can explain. I love you so much." The husband says, "Stop. I did everything for you, and you did this to me. Carolina, get out of my house right now." He throws her out and thanks the maid and the boy.